Evening, everyone. In this video, I will try to talk about teaching methods. The first one, grammar translation method, a way of teaching in which students study grammar and translate words in their first language. It does not focus on communication and speaking. The background of this method, it emerged first in Prussia as the principal method to teach second language in high schools. This method was prevalent in foreign language classrooms from the mid-19th century to the mid-20th century. It was first introduced to Latin and ancient Greek classroom in the early 19th century, replacing communicatively oriented methods. It was proposed by Karl Plotz, 1819 to 1881, Johann Heinrich Philipp, 1763-1817, and Heinrich Gottfried, 1803-1865. The pedagogical implications. Classes are taught with the use of mother tongue. There is a little active use of the target language. Much vocabulary is taught in isolation. Long explanation of grammar structures are given. Reading of difficult classical texts. No importance is given to context. And little or no attention is given to pronunciation. The limitations are designed for single work student. It neglects speech and communication. Also, it ignores habit formation. Students are passive. It is not interesting. Requires few skills. Some techniques of this method are translation of literary passages, reading comprehension, questions, antonyms, synonyms, exercises, deductive rules, fill in the blanks, memorization, and composition. The other method is direct method. First of all, the definition of a method according to the book Teaching by Principles, an Interactive Approach to Language Pedagogy by H. Douglas Brown. He defined method as, or it was described as an overall plan for systematic presentation of language based upon a selected approach. So here, direct method is a method of teaching foreign language using only the target language, eliminating any use of the mother tongue in the classroom. So the background of this method is it was first introduced in Germany and France around 19th and became widely known in the United States through its usage in a language school in Boston in the late 1860s. It was also used by Maximilian Berlitz in successful commercial language schools. Also, it was developed as a response to grammar translation method, which involved very little spoken communication and listening comprehension. The pedagogical implications are language is primary speech. The native language should be not used in the classroom. The teacher should demonstrate, not only explain or translate. Pronunciation should be fostered. Language should be used in context. Strong emphasis on oral training, listening and speaking. The teacher is only a guide, so the role of the teacher here is only a facilitator of knowledge. Learners are active and engaged. It makes teaching English easier and more pleasant. For limitations, in early stages of learning, this method may not be successful. Overemphasis on oral practice, neglection of writing and reading skills. It is successful only with adult learners. Requires a lot of efforts from the teacher, as he does not use mother tongue. So here we only use the second language. We don't use the mother tongue of students. The techniques are reading aloud, students' interactions, questions and answers, exercises, conversation practice, debates, and role plays. So we are going just to focus on these two in this video. I hope this video is beneficial for those who are preparing for the teaching exams, or teachers who are already practitioners. So thank you for watching. See you.